ayupwoodlanders. For years I've been wanting to build myself a sawhorse like this one, and for some reason or other I just keep putting it off. I used to watch videos by people like Jimmy Direster, Steve Ramsey and John Heiss, but years ago I discovered one on the internet that the Restoration Couple did. That's Tim off the Restoration Couple. He made these sawhorses that require no joinery skills whatsoever. It's just a case of an impact driver, some screws, a saw and a tape measure. And I thought, what a cracking idea. Well, honestly, it's took me years to get round to doing it, and I just thought, you know what, today's the day. Well, it wasn't today, it was about 2 weeks ago, but I thought I need to build myself a couple of sawhorses, and I'm well impressed with the way they've turned out. They are super simple. I made 2 of these just to get me started, and I was so enamoured with how simple the design was. I even made a couple of little ones of some offcuts I got for our plants in the greenhouse. Sawhorses are absolutely brilliant for all sorts of things, but for me I just wanted somewhere so that I could use them outdoors at the workshop at home. There's all sorts of designs out there, like I say, we've got hinge legs, joinery legs. I just wanted something that I knew I could confidently put together without too much aggravation, making a mess of it, being disappointed and taking days to do it. These took me about 2 hours. I'd got some 4x2s and it was just a case of cutting them to length and screwing them together. Sawhorses are a bit like a mobile bench really. You can use them for all sorts of things, from actually sawing on to making a workbench out of it if you put some sheet goods over the top. Ideal for cutting sheet goods. With this particular design you don't need any angle finding or anything. They automatically go to 15 degrees on the legs, which is a critical angle according to what the internet tells me, and this was confirmed for me the other day by Budo on the French Farmhouse Diaries, who said 15 degrees. It's something to do with the best angle for strength. A lot of the designs will have a 15 degree angle down like that as well, and that is probably the Rolls-Royce version, and that really is the reason for this video. There's thousands of videos out there that about how to make a sawhorse, but I wanted to just show you how I did it, how simple it was, and if you haven't got some already, how easy they are to knock together. The timber I used is 4x2, or the nearest metric equivalent these days. It's outdoor pressure treated timber. I tried to cut them in the length so that I could get the maximum out of a 3.6 metre length of timber, and each length is about 9 pounds. So you're looking at 27 pounds and about 4 pounds worth of screws, and that's all you need. The sizes we've got, I did them all at 80 centimetres. Time wise, it took me about 2 hours to make. I think I could make them slightly quicker now I know what I'm doing. And what is interesting to get you 15 degrees is there's no actual angles and measurements. It is simply a case of once that is recessed in there and you're using 4x2 timbers, that automatically creates your 15 degree angle there. I did manage to check it with the angle finder. It's as near to 15 degrees as I can make it. And that's really why I like this design so much, and why I recommend it to anyone who's struggling with joinery skills. It really is just a case of using a saw and a screwdriver. Use screws to fix the top and bottom on to create an I-beam, and then I use 4 screws to hold the legs on, and it really is solid. I used a square to make sure the legs were square with the top. The length of the screws I used, because I wanted to make sure that nothing broke and snapped and fell off in case I wanted to ever stand on these, is I used 90mm screws, and I used 80mm screws to fix the top and bottom one. They really are super simple to make, and although I would like one that was folding so I could store them easier, they do stack on top of each other. I'm definitely going to make 2 more. I want 2 for the woodland and I want 2 for at home. But more than anything else, I wanted this video to try and inspire you that if you haven't built yourself some sawhorses yet, that this video will show you how easy it is. I'll leave a link in the description to both Budo's sawhorse, which has got lots of joinery. It's a brilliant bit of kit, and I'll also leave a link in the description to Tim's video on the restoration couple, who goes through the whole process in a lot more detail than I do. I wanted this video to give you some inspiration to go out and build your own set of sawhorses. So that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. If you're able to, why not have a go at building yourself some sawhorses? See you on the next one.